In Lies of P, Geppetto's puppet transformed from a lifeless machine to a real person with a warm, loving heart. But what if I told you that he was not Pinocchio? In fact, the name isn't even mentioned a single time in-game. The puppet who learned to love is none other than the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz, and by the end of the video, I'm going to prove it to you. But before we travel through the land of fairy tales, it's time to give credit where it's due. I wanted to give a special thanks to Kulo087 for his unmatched generosity. He single-handedly funded my goal to replace my damaged Joy-Cons on my Ko-fi page. Thank you so much for your kindness, my friend. If you're new to the channel, I've started playing a game with viewers where I hide an Easter egg in the thumbnail of each of my videos. The first person to state what and where it is in the comments gets a shout out in the following video. Now, back to the matter at hand. The post-credits scene for Lies of P was incredible. Not only did it reveal that Giangio was much more than a simple merchant NPC, but the one responsible for the namesake of the game. The titular P being referenced in Lies of P is actually for Paracelsus. It was simply a deception planted by the creator designed to lead us astray and encourage us to assume that Pinocchio was the most likely answer. However, as we learned from the aforementioned scene, Giangio's true name was Philippus Paracelsus, a legendary alchemist who had ties with a secret organization conducting experiments in search of immortality and relics of immense power. The lies Paracelsus told were far worse in comparison to those vying for power over the city of Krat. In a world where wishes can be bottled and time and space can be manipulated, reality itself can begin to overlap. The keys necessary to wield such power were often found in the most unlikely of people, places, and even puppets in the case of the Krat experiment. The next key was a young girl with ruby red slippers named Dorothy. That's right, Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. And this is where our theory begins to form. Geppetto's puppet is not Pinocchio, but rather the Tin Man who journeyed in search of a heart. Interestingly enough, Geppetto's puppet achieved this very goal, as his once cold, mechanical heart full of cogs and springs slowly changed into a warm, pounding heart full of emotions and desires. Contrary to popular belief, the lies he told were seldom beneficial to himself. Instead, they were often used to protect others. Even his mechanical composition echoed his true identity. Geppetto's puppet was not carved from wood, but rather constructed from a complex network of metals, making him more machine than doll. Suffice it to say that Carlo's tale is only beginning. His fate lies at the end of the yellow brick road. And that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me know that you want more content just like this. Click on these videos on screen to continue your journey, and I'll be there to guide you when you arrive. Consider becoming a member for exclusive perks like emojis, members-only videos, and more. Or check out my Ko-fi or Patreon page if you want behind-the-scenes content, or if you just want to support me in a more personal way. Until next time, it's the Inhuman one signing out. Join the Inhuman community today.